So hello, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this is kind of a scare, and actually I just got back from vacation. I haven't even really had a chance to rest, but I figured I'd put this up and get it out of the way before I do anything else. Um, Basically, on the day I left for vacation, I got a notice that a bunch of our mentally advanced episodes got pulled from YouTube because what's happened is the Hasbro legal teams have made a copyright claim on our videos, and YouTube has sided with them. Essentially, is there's not really a debate. There's not really anything that we can do to prove that we are following fair use law. And in fact, I've done a little bit of research, and we found out that the law actually has no bearing on what's going on. What I did turn up is that if we continue to dispute the claim any further than we already have, we'll be subjected to a lot of punishments from YouTube. They're going to basically pull our ability to do Rainbow Dash Presents. They're going to hurt our ability to do monetization. Like they'll make us do an exam on proper fair use. And I don't know. I've just read a lot of stuff. It's all bad news. There's not really anything that I can do that is safe for our channel to get these videos back onto YouTube. Essentially, they have been illegally given to Hasbro. Like Hasbro, in YouTube's eyes, owns them now, and this isn't the first time that YouTube has done this with one of our videos. Actually, the Harry Potter parody, that is, as far as YouTube is concerned, that is owned by who is it? The studio that owns Harry Potter. It's owned by them now, and in fact, they've been paying that studio had ad revenue for the longest time. Same thing with David the Gnome. They pay BRB every time people watch that, and I don't know that it's honestly legal. I don't know that they can do that, but they do, because they, I don't know, whatever. Somehow they get away with it. It may just be weight of money. But in any case, though, we cannot. If we dispute further, we put a lot at risk. So since we can't continue with YouTube, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start moving videos over to Blip. And like I said, I just got back tonight, so we haven't had a lot of chances to do this, but I'm going to start moving things over, and every night we'll have a new video uploaded, one of the old videos that were up. And we'll put a placeholder up and a redirect, and I'll just say, this video is down, you can't see it here anymore, but follow this link and you can go to Blip. The other thing, of course, it'll be on our website, downsomewhere.com. You can go and visit there, and we'll get everything online as soon as possible. We haven't broken any laws. I've done a lot of I've done a lot of research into the copyright stuff and the fair use things and all this, but it's really not, like I say, it's not a legal issue. It's a politics issue. This is the thing where like YouTube has decided behind closed doors that their advertisement revenue generators are going to get to make these decisions, and so they get to make these decisions. Like I said, this is not really a fair fight. We don't have any weapons. We lose. So that's the situation. We lost from the start. There's nothing that we can do, or we can, but it might take like months for us to battle it out. And in those months, we're not going to be able to do any of the things that we've done. It wouldn't be so bad if we were like maybe like Team 4-Star or Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, because those guys are they're dedicated just to their, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Team 4-Star and whatnot. And they don't have ads running on anything. And they usually clock in, with some notable exceptions, they usually clock in at under so many minutes. And so when they get hit with this crap, they can fight it out, and they don't have to worry about like, oh, now I can't post my 30-minute video, that we've been working on for months with animation and everything else. So, I mean, they still do. I know that they do a lot of stuff, but the main body of their work is stuff that they don't make direct income off of or anything like that. So it's less of a risk. And same thing, I know that this has happened to Friendship is Witchcraft too. So I'm going to keep an eye on them and see what happens with their stuff, whether or not they actually dispute it directly. And it really, though, if we dispute, it comes down to whether or not Hasbro's legal teams are feeling generous. Because, again, the law has no bearing on this problem. It doesn't matter that we are using fair use correctly. All that matters is whether or not Hasbro pursues the claim. And if they pursue the claim, we'll get copyright strikes. If we try to pursue 3 claims at once and all 3 get rejected by the legal teams, we will lose our account. And then this screen will actually be a real thing. So that's how it works on YouTube. Like, again, we can't do anything about it, but we'll be moving over to Blip, and so there we are. Sorry to say it, but that's just how it is right now. So anyway, though, we'll get it up. So those of you who are fans and want to see more of episode 12 and whatnot, you'll still be able to see it. Just unfortunately not in the HTML5 thing until Blip gets support for that. But yes. So aside from that, though, it wasn't a bad vacation. You got to see the family and all. So yes. But anyway, though, aside from that bit of bad news, though, I hope you guys have a good day. I will catch you when I catch you.